What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Do You Even Read?
Do you even read?
And with me today is my homie and my friend, MattBahr. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
I am hanging in there. And
Word.
apparently Inkspots has decided that he's just not going to show up today. Whatever.
Huh.
Yeah. But, whatever. We did the last show without him, I suppose. I suppose we can do this one without him, too.
I guess.
I mean, he wasn't even here to vote last time, so,
Powers.
What's up, Pale Rider?
Or...
How you doing, man?
He's
Welcome.
fallen into the fucking septic tank, and now he's just like sitting there treading poopy water.
Right? He's hoping to get out. He's waiting for somebody to toss him a lifeline to get out of the deep well septic tank.
Poor little buddy.
Yeah. Skull Flying Feline. Thanks for coming to hang out. Are you sure he even remembers? I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I mentioned it earlier this week on Topic List when we were all hanging out talking. I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I mean, I've been looking forward to going over this one for a while, just because Travis Charest is just so fucking good.
So good, dude.
And this is his early stuff, starting out with WildC.A.T.S. I mean, he was one of the ones that really broke out success from Image. One of the early breakout successes.
Yeah,
from Image,
one of the found jewels of Image, right?
Yeah,
one of the people they went out and found diamonds in the rough.
And I don't think Charest actually worked for Marvel first. I think he worked for Image first. I'm going to double check this. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that his first work was for Image.
Let's pull this in and find out.
Let's see. Oh no, DC Comics. Okay, Flash story. So he did start for DC.
Okay.
Instead of Marvel, so he started on Flash.
But to say, like, if
they
saw him, they would have grabbed him, right? I mean,
oh, for sure. Flash story. It showcased 93 number 3. Book from
Flash
full
showcase.
script. Yeah. Flash annual, and then Peter David written story in the Hulk. Nice. And then Dark Stars. So he actually did quite a bit of work before going into working for Jim Lee at Wildstorm. Did The Outsiders, Batman, Detective Comics, cover work at least.
yeah.
So his, I guess the first real interior work was WildC.A.T.S.
Oh, it's the
took
stuff
over-
that he did for DC. That was all cover work.
Mm-hmm. Most of it, yeah. The Flash story in Showcase 93 was from a full script. It was actual pages that he did. Hang on, let me adjust my microphone here. All right, that's better. Now I can actually continue talking, and you can hear me. I can actually read, and you can continue to hear me. Anyway,
Sounds better too.
Issue 15 is where we're going to be picking up tonight from the first WildC.A.T.S run. But yeah, he did the Flash story. So those 2 Flash stories, and then the Peter David Hulk thing, and then issues 4 through 7 of Dark Stars were the actual interior work that he did. Before
I almost remember the Dark Star stuff that he did. I remember seeing going, oh, that kind of looks like Jim Lee. Like, oh, they found a Jim Lee kind of a person.
I remember the
least,
logo, I think, for Dark Stars. I don't really remember the book though.
I remember seeing like a guy like grimacing, and he had like a shiny patent leather stuff. Maybe he had like a red face or something.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'm here. I'll go ahead and bring it up. Bring up the Z picture.
it was early. You could tell it's early stuff, but it was also it felt a little more like Marvel and Image for something that DC was doing.
Right. Well, I mean, this was around the time that all the Image founders were doing their thing. They were making waves, you know, with their their styles. So I mean, I can't really zoom in much. Oh wait, there we go. I mean, this is the very shitty picture, but yeah, this is early Travis Charest right here.
Can you believe? Look, I mean
there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of movement in there, and it has a lot of that '90s punch that
shit, that
he
almost
would be
looks
known
like
for.
a Comixgate book.
I mean, to be fair, but I mean, it's kind of the stuff that we all grew up on. You know?
Yeah, I'm not saying that in a pejorative. I'm like, it looks like it's just like, fuck these comic books. I'm making something called Dark Stars.
Right? I mean, it looks like a throwback. I mean, it's throwback. It's from back then.
It's like retro, but it's from that time periods. But it's not retro because it's like that. A mighty wind is blowing kind of thing. Like, are we retro? But are we not retro?
What's going on, Dean? Welcome.
What's up, Dean?
Jason says he has some of the Dark Stars issues, and he thinks he has some of the Flash issues as well. Nice.
You can't tell though.
I would be interested to find, see what those Flash issues look like. They,
He did interiors? No, he just did
for those Flash issues. Yeah.
Mm.
According to Wikipedia, anyway. The story that he did in Showcase '93, number 3, was a Flash story, and then another Flash story that appeared in Flash Annual number 5 in 1992. So by the time he was starting to do work for DC, they had already launched Image, and Jim Lee was working on, he was already working on Wildcats, getting those first issues out. So
yeah, it didn't take long for him to jump ship. So he's like working over at working over at DC. They're giving him shit. I'm just imagining the narrative. So he's working over at DC, and fucking somebody at Image calls him up, maybe Jim Lee, and is like, "How would you like to make double the amount on your page rate? Come draw some Wildcats. Like how much? So how much are they giving you for Green Lantern? Yeah, that's cool. You want to make 500?
We can triple that. How about what do you say? What do you say? Yeah.
Because he bounced. He never went back until
much later. Like he did the what is it?
Dude, his MattBahr stuff is just fucking. Oh my god! I mean, I know we're just talking about Wildcats, but oh my god!
I mean, we could spend an entire 2 episodes on MattBahr.
I mean, you even start to see a little bit of it in that second run of Wildcats. But that
volume 2 of Wildcats,
Space Girl, retro, futuristic shit is just
good stuff.
Good stuff. Okay, so Wildcats. I think I love you, but I wanna know for sure.
Let's see. Charest felt that his Wildcats both worked for Alan Moore and for. For Scott Lobdell, had begun to slide. So, all that stuff that we loved in Volume 2 of Wildcats, he felt like his artwork had begun to slide, according to this.
Really?
Yep.
See, I felt Volume 2 was holy shit.
I mean, it seemed to me He was firing on all cylinders.
Yeah. It was like watching somebody surf without a fucking surfboard. It was like, he's fucking doing it.
just fucking flying. Yeah.
He's fucking
I don't know.
doing it.
You know, when we go through this, we'll see that there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff. There's growing pains. You know, you can definitely tell he's starting to feel out his style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're only gonna go. We're only gonna go up to like issue 21 because one issue in here he doesn't do. I think it's like issue 19. I think it is that he doesn't do. So we'll. You know, but it's Joe Bennett, and it's still a good looking issue. So we'll take a look at it as well.
Copy.
Yeah. All right. So stop screen, and I was trying to give old Inkspots a chance to join us. But,
well,
yeah,
let's give him a few more minutes. I'm gonna smoke this bowl real quick for my back, but let's go over the characters of this fucking team. This covert action team. You got Spartan, you got Voodoo, you got Warblade, you got Maul.
Yep.
Who am I missing? Zealot.
Yep. Spartan, Grifter, Zealot, Voodoo, Warblade, Void, Maul, and Lord M.
That's right.
Yep.
The shiny chick, the like teleporting chick.
Yeah. Void. Yeah, she's let's see, let me well, I'll
the
go
Void,
ahead.
she comes and smashes your pizza.
Yeah, you got to avoid the Noid. All right, so you got Maul here, you got Warblade, you got Zealot.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is Void, that's Emp, that's Spartan, and that's Voodoo right here in the yellow. And of course, our boy Grifter. Grifter actually is one of the few that that DC has taken from Wildstorm and decided that they're going to, try to use. There is a.
I don't see a lot of them though. Like it's like, hey, we're gonna incorporate him. Midnighter and Apollo a little bit, but like, I was expecting
very little bit.
Yeah.
Like they don't know what they're doing with these characters at all.
Dude, I think I know exactly what they knew. Hold on. I'm high as fuck. I think they knew exactly what they were doing with these characters. They were silencing them. It's like, hey, let's buy your book and shit, and then just fucking shelf them.
That's exactly what they did for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, this is an awesome
shelving the
competitive book company. Yeah, let's buy it. Shelf it. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Jim Lee decided that he wanted to go back and start working for DC. So what are you gonna do? He sold his company to them.
Well, they had really cool offices at the time, and fucking emptyless coffers.
Yeah.
One time I was at the DC offices, dude, and it looked like the top of fucking Gotham City. You know what I'm saying? Like the walls were all painted to look like you were on the rooftop. To get coffee, you went into like a water tower.
Nice.
Kind of a thing. It was fucking rad as shit, dude. It was like, wow, this would be super fucking cool to work here. But yeah, now I think it's like just like fucking hot desk and rental. Yeah, like a storage unit.
Oh yeah, that's essentially what it is. What's up, El Gargoyle and Mr. Dan and Shadowhawk? Welcome.
Holla dog.
Welcome everybody. And we got a good stuff. Yo, what's going on, brother? Had a blast on the high stream with you last night. Thanks for having me on.
If DC was like, yo, we'd like to buy your shit because we're worried about how well you're doing, and then you get to start fucking with Batman. I mean,
yeah.
No.
I don't know. Is it worth it? Like if they're wanting to buy your shit to silence you, doesn't that mean that you're doing better?
But it's like at that point he's already had a cartoon, he's already had action figures of Wildcats. Like within that first couple of years, they really fucking pushed it in every direction.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, does he like? I think I'm just gonna keep pushing these characters. I think I would have as well, but I don't know. I'm not sitting in that desk yet. You know what I mean? I'm not across the table with stacks of fucking
filthy
gold
lucre
Krugerrants and shit. You know what I mean? Fucking schmeckles fucking stacked up in front of me.
Right. So I don't know, man. I guess it comes down to how much do these characters mean to you, and you know, why were you doing this to begin with? I mean, you know, from what it sounds like, Jim was kind of convinced on the fly to come join this image thing, and you know, he made his money, and I guess he just wanted to go back to having a day job. You know, I don't know. That would be my guess.
Yeah. Do you think some of these characters were kind of made? They were like Marvel rejects or something? Like he was just like he had a stack of characters that he was planning on incorporating into X-Men, and then just was like,
maybe,
hey, instead of passing these off to Bob Harris, I'm just going to go ahead and you know,
keep them for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and apparently a lot of these were characters that Jim Lee and Brandon Choi came up with when they were kids.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, and they you know,
that's what I was wondering. Like, what is like how deep is the connection? Like, you know, like Todd McFarlane is like, I'm drawing this shit since I was 8. You know what I mean? And
well, see, that's the rub right there. Todd has been, you know, thinking about Spawn. He created this character when he was 16, right?
Yeah.
He is still making that fucking character. Still making that fucking character. Still writing that character, making comic books and whatnot. Yeah. Eric Larson, he made Savage Dragon, you know, forever ago when he was young. He's still making that character. These mean something to them. I mean,
God,
I don't know if I can actually believe that about
so
Lee.
Good, man. The first fucking Savage Dragon, the first 20, 30 issues, maybe even 100 issues. But like, oh my God, those first fucking 20 were tight as fuck.
Yeah, no, they were really good. You know, they were really good. They are not anymore. But I
wouldn't know.
I don't know. I don't know that I buy that these characters meant a whole lot to Jim Lee. I think that he made his money and he got out. You know, he did his thing and he moved on to, you know, do what was best for him. Mm-hmm. You know, and all these characters that we all loved, they just went. At least we still have the old books. You know, we still have the characters. We still have the old books to read.
Yeah. Like when I pick up these books and I start looking through them, I don't think about all the weird fudge or fucking soups and stews. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like looking at like how dope it looks and remembering the storyline because it is just fucking great once you crack it open.
Oh yeah, my only problem is that I really enjoyed this universe and the characters that were in and like the way it was constructed, you know, because they got some top-notch writers to work on these characters.
Yeah, they did.
They got Chuck Dixon, they got, you know, Alan Moore.
Yeah,
you know, they got top-tier writers to work on these, and
you got Alan Moore. I mean,
right? So yeah, look at this opening page. You know, it's a little different than what people are used to. I mean, the hair, always the hair with Charest. Very when he started out, his stuff really reminded me of Potasio.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Will's like these faces right here, the way he constructed faces and heads and the hair really reminds me of Potasio. You know. So they're just chilling out in this little, you know, chalet in Aspen. You know, Imp is about to do something, you know, positive here, and they get attacked. Look at this. Look at this. Like, okay, first page, oh yeah, just kind of calm little thing, and then bam, immediately. Second and third page, just a 2-page spread, and immediately into the action. Figures diving everywhere. I don't know. This is how you kick off a book. And little details like Maul's glasses flying off of his head.
Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
I remember this shit from fucking early Image. Big stacks of fucking.
Right. Of the sound effect. Yeah. Now see this head right here is a little confusing. It's very Jim Lee. See what I mean?
It's a little monkadoo.
I mean, it's a little feminine, or it's a little small. Like the face is a little small for the head.
I feel like he's showing too much of. I mean, like this is subjective. Shut the fuck up, MattBahr. But like, I feel like there's like he's showing too much of the right side of the face. Like you're showing a lot of that fucking left side, and it's like too much. Like you're not quite curving it around enough. I don't know. It does.
Right.
There's something off.
Could have trimmed this off just a little bit, made the head just a little thinner.
There's so much of that.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's one of his earlier things that he worked on was like his faces. Like they're good, but sometimes they don't feel like they're like on the bodies.
Right.
You know what I mean? It feels like he was like, let me focus on this cool face, and then he drew the rest of the fucking body.
Right. I will say this. I want that on a fucking shirt.
I mean, that's fucking dope.
Right. This panel right here, the background cut out around him, and the smoke going through, and just losers.
Yeah, dude.
Now look at this the way this choice, a lot of negative space here, but it's storytelling element used to show all the different things that are fucking going on, because Boston tomorrow, conspiracy, day and night killers, assassinations, U.S. corporate heads. So it's supposed to make you feel unease. It's supposed to make it feel chaotic, and these incidents, maybe isolated, maybe not, just happen, and they're stark. Each one of these is supposed to have impact. Look at this.
Look at that flag, dude.
Right.
Wow, what a little bit of a little corner cut as well. Like the other panel, the other page is just like little fucking close-ups of shit from this panel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, yeah.
I'm not
really is.
But I'm just saying, like,
holy
hey, there's
shit!
a close-up.
It really is.
Close-up of the hand. I mean, you just like enlarged it and then recolored it. Looks like.
Yeah. Oh, it really fucking is, man. That's fucking crazy. Look at that.
That's fine. I
mean,
you got
if it fits the story.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a way to save time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm not even knocking it at all, because like you're getting these little glimpses, like these little hot flashes of tone and texture and shape, and then you get to see like what it is on the next page. It's good. I'm not.
It's like seeing puzzle pieces and then getting to see the puzzle put together.
Yeah.
What's up, King Link? Welcome. Let's see. First year of Wildcats was good. After that, hey, Volume 2 of Wildcats is great. Joe Casey and Travis Charest. Yeah. In the Image documentary, Jim Lee was the only one that didn't work for DC, so when Todd got everyone to quit Marvel, they went to DC and told them they were never going to work for them. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Balls, dude. That's some... Wow.
Yep. What's up, Gino? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming to hang out, dude. Welcome. Yeah, WildC.A.T.S is good stuff, and Charest's work is great. Yeah,
I just want to have a meeting and let you know that I'm not going to ever be working with you. What?
Right. Yeah, we'll be doing volume 2 next. That'll be the next WildC.A.T. Yeah.
I like this armor.
Jay Ryan says, "Work smarter, not harder."
Yeah, totally. No, and just like what Jay is saying, work harder, not smarter. Like first, she had the page of little, resampling. Then when you look at this page, I mean, the ship is a fucking silhouette. Like it just kind of fills in the blanks of what the ship is. So that's silhouetted. Most of
a lot of him is silhouetted too.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know, but it all works. Here, I'm just gonna give you a couple of weird fucking shapes for your armor, give you the bottom of the foot, and then the rest you just kind of, it just becomes graphic and
yeah. I mean, look at the texture on the flag here.
Yeah.
To denote shape, and then the I don't know, the sky dressing, I guess, for lack of a better term. These graphic elements. I mean, look at this ink work over here, man.
I use those. Look at those. Pew pew pew.
Yeah.
Love that hand.
Yeah. I love hands, man. They're a lot of fun to draw. They're hard, but they're a lot of fun to draw. At least I think they're fun to draw.
Yeah. They're like fun puzzles,
Yeah.
Figure out how little pieces fit and then also making it look natural. Gotcha.
So, and then from all of that, this chaos and then this into a grid. And then shaking the grid up a little bit. These tall panels. Dude, I love tall panels.
Really?
I love it. Yeah, I do. I think it's a good storytelling element. We've forgotten how to use tall panels because everything went horizontal. Everything wanted to be widescreen. Everything wanted to be everything wanted to be like the big blockbuster film. We're comic books, damn it. We can do the tall panel and still maintain that epic feel. We can do tall panels like this and give this full shot of this dude right here. This is a fucking badass picture, and he's just standing there. I mean, look at the line work on this dude. He's standing there drinking a cup of coffee, giving a fucking speech about what's going on, and there's a projection on him.
Yeah, dude, I could
drew the projection across the chest here. While he's got his coffee.
Clever.
Yeah. Just little storytelling elements that draw the reader in and ground them.
Yeah, man, we did 2 tall panels in Last of the Seekers. I did the pencils for that, and PTP is inking it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, he was like, yeah, 2 tall panels. I was like, okay. You got 2 tall panels of like robot shit going on. So yeah.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, big ass robots, big tall robots in tall panels. That makes sense. It's a great storytelling element that I don't see used enough. Now it can be, it can be thrown in awkward places, but in the right places, it is a welcome storytelling element. I don't know.
Yeah.
Big epic panels.
And you're able to see all those people's faces. It's a good way to show fucking.
And it introduces all the misfits of this team. Look at the body language on this dude here. He is so bored. He has literally had enough of this meeting. And this dude's pissed off because this dude's cigarette is in his face. You know, the acting. I love this shit, man. There's a lot of dialogue.
Whoa.
Yeah. But I mean, he's giving he's giving them their marching orders, telling them what they want, what they need to do. They're going after Imp. You know, they gotta stop him. So.
Look at that platform.
Right.
Should I go back? Platform. I guess 1, 2.
The tech.
Panel 2 though, it's just like a silhouetted shape of like stuff going on. Like it's pretty. That's cool. It's like
that's selective silhouetting. You know, like he's standing on a light source, right?
Yep.
And so it's kind of shining up. I mean, that's not necessarily what that would actually do in reality.
Nope.
But graphically, it fucking works.
Yeah.
You know, and it works with the graphical element behind with the blacking out the background. You know, because it spotlights him. You know.
Yeah, there's a real cool to it. It's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, let me just hit my microphone with the beer can or bottle. Moving forward. You know, this kind of stuff. This Jim Lee was doing a lot of this on X-Men.
Yep.
You know, the Danger Room stuff, and especially, you know, framing things with technology. You know, big monitors and.
Yeah, that's really neat. It's a good shot.
And this panel right here, you know, the Bahr, very very simple, and again playing with the silhouettes, you know, turning silhouettes, the silhouettes, the instant almost graphical thing, even though at the same time they're still, you know, denoting space. They're still denoting, you know, atmospheric perspective with this stuff. You know, I wonder if the original of this, if this is actually just outlined, this stuff is just outlined and left for the colorist, or if some of this stuff, the gray stuff, was full blacked out. Because I could totally see these beams right here, and then this element back here, completely blacked out, and this panel would still work, and this dude blacked out.
I kind of like that it's not blacked out.
Yeah, I do too. But I could see something like this going on back there for that.
Yeah.
You know? Love the facial expressions.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking about blacks and stuff. It's like you have the two people talking, and then if you had that far left corner filled with black, it would have like pulled your eye quicker to that far left corner.
It would have unbalanced the page.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I don't know about unbalanced, but I probably would have like slid my eyes over there quicker, because like I go from the two small silhouettes like directly down to the two guys that are at the bar. Like I don't even really look at the bartender.
Right.
Which I don't know if you like. I don't know. I'm high. I'm just wondering, like you want to like have that eye move across that panel more.
Right, and
I'm not critiquing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It looks good.
No, don't be sorry, dude. I see what you mean. Yeah, if this part over here was darkened, it would snatch your eye over, and you'd kind of do a little. Your eyes would do like a little ping pong thing back and forth over here. So, I don't know. Yeah, I like it the way it is. You know, I would just be curious to see the black and white version of this.
Yeah. Sorry.
I get so much dialogue. You know, so much to fit into like a single page. I mean, it looks like he accounted for it, you know, here by putting, you know, dropping the guy's head down. But damn, like they cut dude's hair off. Gotta leave the cool dude out though. You know, never cover up the cool dude.
Yeah, there's the bar panel
This dude
has
sells action figures.
one box of dialogue, then there's a panel with no dialogue, and then there's two small panels with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels of dialogue. Like,
That's yeah. Not what I would have not what I would have chosen.
Again, these guys are working on a fucking monthly deadline, so I'm not.
Yep. They got to make decisions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Look at the facial expression in this dude.
Mm. The hair looks dope.
And see here the wide format works. It's just quick, hits. They're little scenes. This feels very cinematic right here.
Yeah.
And it kind of carries on because they're almost like individual stories across each top or across each strip.
It's like a montage.
I guess that's what I'm getting. Yeah, Vader teapot. Because each line like here,
Mm-hmm.
nope, that's Ben. So, okay, nope, it's just a storytelling element. I thought that each
Like
line
connected,
across connected
parallel.
on each page, but no, it's not the case. So yeah, it's just these characters that were introduced. They're going through their lives. They're waiting to be called to get to work, I guess. And this dude gets vaporized by these guys. Dude, do you remember when these sunglasses were all the
Yes.
rage? And that's issue 1, and there's a zealot pinup by Travis Charest.
Thighs out.
And Cam Smith.
Sun out, thighs out.
Right? Powerful thighs.
Like
she was always a badass.
Golden eye, crushy thighs.
Mm-hmm. You will not survive those thighs. No. Guess that wasn't the end. These group scenes. See, there's a bunch of panels that don't have much in the way of backgrounds, but then you get something like this. You get all these cables and whatnot, and then a bunch of people. And then this. See the sparks?
Yep.
Coming around here. This is so Art Adams. Like this is totally something Art Adams would do. You see what I mean?
Little squared off fucking chips.
Yeah,
that he does.
Yeah, and they kind of spray out in an array.
Mm-hmm.
There's almost a pattern to them. Yeah, love it. And look at these thin panels up here for the plane. To show movement, to show getting where they're going. You can look at this and you can hear the plane going by. Small but effective panels. And then look at that. That's fucking rad.
What the fuck? That's not what he's saying. But...
So, how long do you think? How long do you think this spread took? 16 and 17.
Couple days, at least 2 days. I don't know.
That would be my guess. That would be my guess. At least.
I mean,
2
it
days.
is 2 pages. Like it's what, like a page a day is what you're supposed to be doing monthly.
Yeah,
so,
that's generally. That's what they were going for.
The bottom stuff is fairly easy. It doesn't look like it's too crazy. I don't know. Yeah, maybe 2 days. Lots of fucking coffee. Not
Right?
getting up.
Get up, go for a walk, get some coffee, come back, get back to work. I mean, look at the body language. I mean, there's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's so
Jim
cool.
Lee.
Oh yeah.
You know, this in particular, and these feet. Yeah.
I mean, at this point, are they going into the offices? Like, is he going into Wildstorm and drawing with Jim Lee there next to him?
You know what? I don't know. I don't
It'd
know.
be like something to ask Frege, right? But
Yeah.
when did you
Did
have to
you?
go in and
Shit. I want to say. That he was just bringing pages in. I don't think he was. I don't think he was working like at the offices with everybody. Because I remember when they started seeing his pages, they were all freaking out. They were all like, "What the fuck?" You know, he was making a fucking huge splash. You know, when he started doing his pages.
yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, people were flipping out over the pages. So, and rightly
Who
so. I
is
mean, this
that
is
Exo Man of War
action-packed
Thor
page.
looking fucker? What?
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what this character's name is. He was the one that was holding on to the flag earlier.
Yeah. There he is again, holding on.
Nope,
Hold
see.
on to
Okay,
the...
so here's a smaller version of that giant page, and so
Yep.
this is where we came in on the story. That's totally a Jim Lee eye, right there. That is a
good.
Jim Lee eye. So is that.
Pull, have to pull.
It's coming at me. Up, and swing. This is cool. See, I like this. The shot from inside the cockpit where he crashes in.
Zoom in on that guy. That red. What is that guy? He's got like armor on. Forget about the.
Which one?
Yeah, you got your little hand on him right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everybody's got like some kind of power armor or something. I don't know.
He's as good as
Gotta have a lot of tech that has like hoses and coils and knuckles and stuff like that. You know, changing spikes, Matt. You know, you gotta have change the spikes on stuff.
Change your spikes off. Kids love them. Kids love change.
You know. I don't see. I like the action that he does. You know, the angles that he chooses, because you know this right here he could have used just like a static panel and like made the second one a little bit more intense, but instead or changed it when shooting, but instead doing it from that angle, it adds to the drama.
Yeah, dude. And it's that like it gives you that diagonal, so it's like it sends you back down to the next panel. Gives you that,
Mm-hmm.
left to right down, left to right down.
Yep. Moving that eye. Moving that eye. Again, I love
black,
the top panels.
solid black. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, what does that jet look like? I gotta worry about fucking designing this jet? Nope. Silhouette, dog.
Nope. Every time you see this fucker, it is just solid black. I am not drawing all that tech.
Unless that's like super rendered, like it's like
right.
It's like Joe Ball level rendered, where it's just so rendered that it goes to a solid black. Just kidding, Joe, but Great stuff. Death. But yeah, it's like so rendered that it's just like a solid black sheet.
Right. Well, see, here's the ship. You know, sort of.
Yeah. But then it's like bubbles. Like, who the fuck knows what it was?
Right.
I'm surprised he drew the bubbles. I'm surprised they weren't all just like blackened out too. Just kidding.
Well, you know, you can do a lot of
Bubbles.
you know, I mean, there's a lot of bubbles to draw, but you know, you can do a lot of informing of the shape with that.
I like how the bubbles
this,
at the bottom they're all like moving around and shit. That don't it's just like peaches.
Looks like a big air explosion underwater.
Yeah.
See, I don't. How do you feel about panels like this, like pages like this? Like it's one big image, except for like a itty bitty little panel up here at the top. Yeah, it's like they didn't quite have the storytelling slack to do a full splash like this. I don't know. This could have been could have been a more boring page. I mean, would you
I
prefer
agree.
to see it
I don't like
up?
the little panel up there. I think maybe that could have been a little bigger. And you have like this giant thing at the bottom. I'm not even sure what the fuck that is. Oh, that's somebody.
Oh, it's a stretcher.
Bed. Okay.
Yeah. Stretcher.
Yeah.
I mean, see, that's the thing. If you're gonna do that, then you have the stretcher end right here, and then draw the rest of these legs.
Fucking legs. Yeah, it almost looks like.
Also, this could have been like a wide shot up here. You know what I mean? Instead of this little inset panel. I don't know.
It's like
might
double
have just been
black paneling or like double black border. Like I like the double or the stroked white panel. Stroked white border panel. That makes sense. Yeah. I like those kind of insets.
Yeah, could have done that, as a wide shot up here at the top, because this is a little confusing. I guess these are floating.
Is that a ship that's there, or is it floating?
Yeah, it's in the background. It's out in the window, I guess.
I'm sorry. I'm like laid up in my fucking chair because my back hurts, so I'm not like close up to the screen.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, it's fucking beds. I was like, what the fuck are those things? Okay, so those are
floating stretchers.
Floating stretchers. They don't look bad. They look cool. And then there's something out the window. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's slightly confusing.
It's a little bit.
They don't have time for art like this in the mainstream anymore, man. They don't have time.
I mean, was this considered mainstream when it came out?
No.
This wasn't even considered mainstream.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was on a monthly schedule, theoretically. But yeah, okay, so that's the end of the first issue. So I have fucking letters page and fan art.
It'd be funny if we started seeing some fucking CGers in the art. Yo, what's up,
right? What's up, Pedro? How you doing, man? Welcome. Look at that.
Now, I like the way he does Grifter's fucking gun. Like, that's fucking cool, man. Like, that almost makes sense. It's like oblongated fucking shape rather than how Jim Lee does it. It's like Jim Lee is like, fuck trying to draw a circular bullet hole barrel.
Yeah, it's unique guns. I remember seeing those and thinking, what the fuck kind of gun is he?
Yeah, with a fucking battery at the bottom of it. Like, fuck yeah, dude. It just looks dope, dude. It's like weird, but it makes sense. Yeah, dude. And I love the way he did that monster. It's like, yeah, I'm doing a monster, but it's like I'm almost doing it graphically,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, to push it into the background.
Yeah,
his what do we call them? Partial silhouettes. You know, the way he partially silhouettes things is fucking great. You know, it turns it into that kind of graphic element.
This guy's got a goddamn revolver. Come on, buddy. We got swords here, man. Swords and laser guns. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. Alien swords and
Yeah.
super laser guns and apparently glowy fists.
Supreme. Is that his name? Supreme.
This is Union.
Oh, Union.
Yeah, this is Union. That's who this dude is.
And there was another
Mark
guy.
Silvestri,
He had white hair.
or not Mark Silvestri. Mark Teixeira did some badass Union stuff.
Yes, he did. He did the first issue, didn't he?
First two, I believe.
Yeah, dude, that shit was dope.
Yeah, dude. He is working on. Oh God, what is the name of the book? Shit. What is the name of the book that he's doing? Unmasked or something like that. I'll have to look it up. He's got a new book that is superhero stuff. Mark Teixeira, and it's a beautiful book. Absolutely beautiful book. Billy says, more guns. What's up, Billy? Hey, Neff, what's going on, man? Welcome. Neff says, I loved this comic. Yeah, there's some good stuff back in the day. Wildstorm was great. They had all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah. It felt exciting. There was all kinds of crazy shit going on. You know, it felt like you were on the ground floor of something cool.
There was a huge creative energy going on.
It was like, yeah, like even at the time, I was like, I still like Marvel. I was still like into Batman, but all this stuff was like, this is all brand new shit. Like this isn't like, something that my uncle read, or you know what I mean. This is shit that I'm reading right now.
Yeah, this is You're seeing the beginning of this universe. Yeah. Like you said, getting in on the ground floor. I mean, this is, See, this is supposed to be Spawn here. This is in the middle of a crossover. Everybody had their own little microcosm of the Image universe, and
But there was some crossing over in the beginning. I remember there was like Spawn and seeing Savage Dragon and the TVs and shit. And
yep. Yeah, they were crossing over. They were building a continuous universe between the characters. Like Neff says, Cyberforce, Wildcats, Ripclaw versus Warblade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to say that at some point Warren Ellis started writing. I guess it was Stormwatch. That this character was in. I believe it was Stormwatch that Warren Ellis started writing for him. Look at classic Spawn.
All smooth.
Right? No hamburger face.
I do like that shot behind him, that person doing the fucking upside down shooting.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
This is pretty
You don't
cool.
want to look at it
cool
too hard. You'll end up having a ninja fucking upside down shooting at something in the book. But
right. I don't know.
I'm shot back, bitch. That neck.
This dude's wearing a fucking Hawaiian shirt while, I guess they're, I don't know.
Look at her. Look at the way she's. I mean, bless her heart, but look at how wide she's standing.
It's power stance, man.
Fuck, dude.
She's a badass.
Do it yourself. Get up and then stand and have your feet further apart than your shoulders are. It's like it starts to go like, are you about to go into splits? What are you doing? Are you airing something out? I smell something funny. What are you doing?
Let's see. Neff says, I want to go raid my long boxes now. Good. That's what this show's for. That's what it's supposed to do. Also, don't forget Alan Moore's run on Wildcats. It was different, but worth the read. Yeah. we're just we're just going over like the first 5 or so issues of Travis Charest's run. You know, mostly going over the art.
Are those
But
weed
yeah.
leaves?
Say what?
Are those weed leaves on his shirt? Those little pot leaves?
They might be. I mean, that's pretty graphic.
That would be
Pretty
pretty.
graphic reinterpretation of a of one, if it is.
Yeah, it's just another green leaf
Yeah.
repeated.
But apparently they were doing a holographic training. So kind of like the danger room. Look at his face. So even from the last issue, the faces have tightened up. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
You know, like the faces and the acting was good in the last issue, but it's even better this issue. Huh. Lot of talking. Again, I love the acting. All the
If they did a
wrinkles in his face
Wildcats
here.
movie, would you get Dinklage to be the dwarf, or would you get somebody and have them CGI'd into a dwarf?
Oh, I'd hire Dinklage as Imp, Lord Imp. Why not? I mean, he'd do. I mean, the character's supposed to have gravitas, and he'd probably do the character justice.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, he would.
Maybe.
But I just don't want to be like, I don't know if he would be insulted. Like, hey, Dinklage, we got a dwarf. Could you? We got a guy called the Imp. You want to? And you'd be like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I do stuff. You see me in X-Men? I'm like a professor. I'm like a normal.
Right. I don't know, man. I mean, there's
made the
there's a
Sentinels.
lot to that character. There's a lot to Lord Imp. He's not just just a small person.
Look at that, dude. Some of those faces right there. You're getting some of his like design, like flavor, his like aesthetics. Those helmets are definitely his shit, dude. Her right there, that second line, that like kind of purple, that is just so fucking him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, coming off of her.
Yeah, man.
Love that.
There was a lot of tech being drawn, at the Wildstorm office. A lot of stuff that Jim Lee. For
some reason, I just liked his stuff
copied
better.
from Appleseed, then used for the fucking the magistrates for Genosha on in X-Men. A lot of the Wildstorm and everybody picked that up and started using that over at Image. So yeah, I mean, it led to a bunch of cool tech, and this is more of an evolution of where this came from. This
love that shit.
Yeah,
definitely the helmets. I mean, the chick with her little skull cap is good, but those like helmets with like a jaw kind of, you know what I mean, like a jaw protector thing. It's really cool.
Yeah,
that shit. Can't look at it too much.
This is cool. I'm not exactly sure what is happening. I mean,
Stargate,
right? It's clearly there's a little bit of a montage thing going on because the ship is not really in the room there with him, or is it? Is it a holographic projection, maybe?
Or is it?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm guessing it is a holographic projection, and that's why there's all this glowing around because, the backgrounds. There's all this tech, and then these graphical elements, but yeah.
Backgrounds.
What are those?
We don't need no stinking backgrounds.
Nah.
See, I like that. He's just got like these two fucking green panels running through the fucking shots, you know?
Uh-huh.
I love that shit.
Graphical elements just to
Yeah.
just
I'm
to
gonna help
tie
you.
things together to help the balance.
Dude, I had some of that in Rock and Roll Ninja. I like doing like those little like black
Mm-hmm.
connectors. I had stuff like that going on, and Richard was like, "Yeah, what are those?" Right? I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just like using these like little like chunks of black to like move the eye along, you know." And he was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah, can you delete those?"
Yeah, can you not do
He was
that?
like, "Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like those." I was like, "All right, that's fine."
That's fair. I mean,
But yeah, I because I remember seeing stuff like that with this, you know, where you just have like these strips of green that are really just kind of like it's also helping your eye figure out where to go next.
mm-hmm.
You know
It's
what I mean? Because
drawing the
right
eye
now
down.
there's like a whole bunch of panels, they're overlapping. I think I know where I'm supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
going, but it kind of helps.
Yeah, absolutely. I love this completely cut out white panel here.
Yeah.
You know, just no border whatsoever up until you get to the corner here. It makes for a very stark contrast. I'm glad they didn't fuck it up by putting all this text down here
Yeah.
because there's supposed to be that empty space. I remember just poring over shit like this when I was a kid. You know, the foreshortening and the way the fist is constructed, and
Yeah. This was all new shit for us.
yeah. And I don't know, man. It kind of feels like he's having fun with this because like stuff like this right here, there's a lot of energy to this,
Yeah.
and it's quick. People aren't going to pay much attention. We're probably paying more attention to it than most people did when they first read it. You know, but there's subtle storytelling along the way, and that subtle storytelling is important. And so the assets are here to barge in, and we get another two-page
Yahoo!
spread, and that's pretty badass.
Time to knock heads. Yeah.
So you got Maul kind of being used as a background element to
Mm-hmm.
silhouette and showcase, Spartan and Zealot and these guys.
Dude, I love those guys' armor. You know, these like assaulters. They're just like it's like
Yeah.
you tell he just like figured out the basic shapes. Okay, here's basic, and then just got the fucking noodle, dude. Like noodle. Here's some plating. Here's some vents. Here's some rivets. As long as it's within those like shapes as he's established, it all like works. You know.
Here's some hinges on the fingers and just
Yeah, dude.
fucking lines on the wrist. What does
You
this
get
do?
those.
Who
Who the
knows?
fuck knows, dude? It
Who
shoots
cares?
something. It shoots whatever you want. It shoots a
Right.
fucking rope of protein.
This
And it
this gun,
bobs you down.
which barrel is actually the firing barrel? Who knows? Who cares?
It's like that Zoidberg shit, dude. It has like multiple ammunitions.
Yeah. This the other dude in the background flying in.
Flamethrower. This is my favorite.
Right.
It's my personal favorite. It's a flamethrower. But there he is with his cool little
Kulo's getting
guns.
bored.
Yeah, like right now, Warblade is just like fucking some sort of like Wolverine wannabe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's just kind of like swinging his hands around. He's not.
It's not
He
doing
doesn't.
all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
That's where I was like, that's when I really like, because at first I'm seeing him like this stupid green ponytail, like fucking Doc Samson looking shit. You know what I mean? And then,
Oh shit, Doc Samson.
am
Haven't
I
thought about Doc
wrong?
Samson in a while. Yeah.
Am I lying? That's right. So
No,
I was
no.
like, oh, what is this Doc Samson shit? Because I was kind of into the Hulk at the time because Dale
Right.
Jim and so yeah. But once he starts doing like forms and like steel ring katas and shit, and he's like practicing like different stuff with it, then it's like, oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
turning
actually
his
like this
hands into
fucking
fucking
character now.
giant like blades.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like bird of blood, and it has like these crazy fucking fanning wings out, and those like rain of daggers and shit. It's like, oh, that's fucking cool.
Yep. Still with the see, he does this a lot, the
Yeah, he
silhouetting and the
does.
graphical the graphical elements, but I mean it gets the point across.
Holy
And
fuck, does it save some time, dude?
and it also works in black and white. You
And it
know,
really
it
is something you have to decide to do at the get go. You can't just be
oh yeah.
like, you're drawing spaceships, and halfway through, you're like, holy fuck, my deadline. I got to start just silhouetting these things.
Right? You can't just slide into that. You got to choose that from the very
Yeah,
beginning.
exactly.
Yeah, that's a storytelling choice. Look at that shit.
See, I mean, it's like, yeah, it looks dope, but for the character, I'm just like,
Yeah.
you're just slashing shit, my man. I know you got
Yeah.
something else in you.
Another yeah,
Demonites.
another I guess this would count as another 2-page spread.
Mm.
Now, do you think he's overusing them? I mean, they've been used so far for big action set pieces, big action sequences.
No, I think he's using them fantastically. Seems like he's doing at least one an issue, right?
At least one so far, an issue. This one's got two. Well, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah, what the guy seems pretty low and he seems like he's jumped.
Well, I'm talking about like the 18 and 19 being horizontal or yeah,
Oh, what the fuck?
being
Oh,
right.
okay.
See,
He's pulling a fucking big boy like check out this big poster.
yeah, basically.
I'm not saying no. That's kind of
No,
dope,
but
but it's also sometimes when I'm reading something, I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you
yeah,
making
and
me turn this
you
shit,
gotta
dickhead?
this this works, I guess, if it's in the middle of the book, you know.
Remember
And
there was one book that was like as you're reading it, it like made you do that and then like turned over completely. It was like making you read the book upside down and shit. I can't remember the name of the book, dude. But you're just like, maybe I don't know. Fuck. I gotta look it up.
I've heard something about that. I haven't.
Maybe it was one of the last Batman, that Snyder was doing, where it was like Court of Owls, where you're just like reading it and you're like, you start like,
Oh,
you're
it was a
as you're.
Riddler. It was like a Riddler book, and it was kind of like a choose your own adventure Riddler book type thing.
I mean, it was definitely a comic book.
Right.
It was like as you're reading it, you're like turning the fucking book in your hands like 180, like clockwork.
Yeah.
Like every couple of pages, you're like turning the book in your hands to read it.
Yeah.
Like you're like spiraling down into his fucking like madness. Like your own annoyance of fucking having to like move the book around to read it differently was like
Yeah.
adding to the character's fucking insanity.
Nice. I mean, that's using different storytelling elements.
Yeah, it's pretty
from the
clever.
real world.
Clever way of controlling the reader.
This is pretty cool. I like this the You know, the one big panel down below kind of gives you a
Yep.
nice wide
He's
shot.
done that one before too. He did the one where he had the multiple motherfuckers jumping at you on the top panel, and then the small series of panels at the bottom.
Yep. That was
I don't know what's
earlier
up
in
with that
this issue too.
fucking scope on that revolver.
Right?
That's
He
some
ain't
like
gonna, he ain't gonna
Cobra.
miss.
Sylvester Stallone Cobra. Yeah, I'd rather have Grifter's gun, dude. Has he shot it yet? Have we seen him shoot it yet? So far, I've seen him like jumping, and I haven't really seen him like.
I mean, not really. Oh, here you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Fam, 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 fam.
Fam, 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 fam. Fam, 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 fam.
I got you, fam, 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 fam.
Yeah. Fam, fam, fam. Oh, I mean, I guess it's fucking laser, so I mean, or you know, it's not a fucking 357
Pulses.
fucking Python.
I mean, this thing just kind of blows that thing's head off. So I mean, shit.
That does. Oh, you better fucking reload soon. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right? You almost out.
Wait, I don't understand what was going on right there.
Hmm.
Maybe because I'm fucking around. Is he shooting through that mall to fucking get to the demonite inside him?
Oh yeah, it was a Damonite that was pretending to be Maul.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it was a
Copy
Damonite
that.
that was pretending to be Maul.
You
So you
piece
can
of
see him. He's
shit.
pretending. He's getting closer, coming up behind, and this dude who was, you know,
Copy.
yeah, he shoots the Damonite because they were
That
protecting this
mustache.
dude.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sorry.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
look at that shot. Spaceship landing.
Mm-hmm. Again with the silhouette, just not blacked out. Interesting. This is all silhouette.
Ugh. There's your 2 tall panels.
Uh-huh.
Two tall
This
panels
is
and a
very
microphone.
X-Men right here. This fucking cover. I love this cover. I remember
Yeah.
seeing this cover when I was a kid.
Almost has a fucking Mike Mignola vibe to it.
Mm-hmm. Charest actually lists Mignola as one of his influences. Yeah.
Who doesn't?
I mean, I wouldn't list Mignola as one of my immediate influences. I mean, I love his work, but I wouldn't list him as one of my immediate influences.
What would Jason say? Shut your whore mouth.
Yes, probably. He's
You
very
shut your
fond of
whore
saying
mouth.
that. This kind of makes a tangent for me with this circle right here.
Whoa. She puts on her little condom finger things and she's just fucking working his tip. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about the barrel of this thing here and the circle that's like on his belt.
Oh, yeah,
It kind of
yeah.
the shape just kind of, I don't know. It makes a
I thought you
weird
were talking
tangent for
about
me.
phallic. I thought you were like talking about it going like phallic. Yeah, I think
No,
he
I'm
could have
just talking
angled
about
it
a
a little
weird
differently.
tangent.
I feel like that's like I don't really see a tangent, but it's a design tangent for sure.
I would have cut the barrel down like right around here, or something like that.
Yeah. I don't
I
know
would
if
have
you
trimmed the
need
barrel just a
just
little
slide the
bit.
barrel down like she's holding the barrel, like this not barrel, like the suppressor.
Yeah,
Like move the suppressor down so it looked like she was screwing the suppressor on. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Yeah. I don't know.
and you could have also moved his right arm forward a little bit so that like this forearm was there. I don't know. There's all kinds
It's
of
just
stuff, but yeah, I hear what
it's
you're
an
saying. It's
awkward
weird.
placement.
Yeah,
It's just very awkward placement. I think if he had like just cropped the top of that silencer, so I don't even think it needs to be that long. You know, just shave the end of the silencer a little bit, would have solved the problem. But anyway, love the tall panels. Love this one in particular right here.
Yeah. He's in the tropics.
Grifter in the Florida Keys. Shooting at people, because that's what Grifter does.
Is that what happens down in Florida? People just shooting at each other?
Yeah, basically. I don't know.
Hey, you got that space sword? I'm good. Blah, blah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to use a gun this time. So, wow.
Ugh, I don't know about that sky. I bet you
Three
Billy
tall
would have
panels.
something to say.
So setting up the 3 different stories that are going on. And then we get 1 full page, another full page.
Yeah.
And then another full page.
You get a full page. You get a full page.
You get a full page.
You get a full page.
I mean, they introducing the story. I guess it's setting the stage for the story.
I'm fine with
again,
that.
Selective silhouette. This is so noir, and like Florida is like never noir, ever.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't it just like fucking dusk?
Let's see. Oh, the colors here, yeah.
Sun's going down, big guy. We got those magic hour reds and stuff, and then we click ahead, and it's like morning time. Maybe it's morning time.
I guess it's morning time.
I'm trying to think of the narrative to fit the new sky.
Let's see. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. It's he's fighting all night and then making it to where. I mean, I guess that would account for the shading, the silhouetting that's been used.
I'm not being a dickhead. I'm just curious.
I'm just asking questions, right?
I like that pole. That shit is dope. You think he fucking cut right through that pole with his claws?
Right. Apparently not.
No. It's just maybe it's like Psyblade, like Psylocke's things. It's like manifested.
Some kind of energy. I think this character's name is Pike. I'm not 100% sure. So they're all out looking for Maul, and Void is trying to.
Damn! Look at that building, dude. How close to that is that building? Look to the fucking Avengers Tower in the Marvel.
This.
Yeah.
Right.
Just slide that fucking that platform down a little bit.
Right. Wow. I wonder. Huh. Oh, see there, she's got the alien sword out.
There we go.
Yeah. See there, look at that face. See, there's that same angle. Remember that face we were talking about looked weird?
Look, he fixed it. He's gotten better.
This is much better.
Yeah.
Pad 4 o'clock.
And he knows it. That's why he's like redrawn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I always like the Spartan character. I don't know if we're gonna see it here, where it's like he just starts getting like battle damaged and shit. You know what I mean? Like he like.
Oh yeah, he's
getting holes blown in him.
He's a flying Terminator.
Yeah, but it's like he's like a synthetic, but he is a human though at some point, or like he was.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
kind of like $6 million man type deal.
At one point, I was MattBahr, but now I'm like multiple copies of me, and I'm manifesting in different ones whenever I need to be. Because I know at one point, Imp fucking like activates a whole army of Spartans.
Yeah, and he comes across others later on in this series too.
Symbioids or something like that. Like they're not called
synthezoids or something like that.
Synthezoids, yeah. Like fucking the current Westworld.
Dude, I actually am so far behind on Westworld. I haven't watched season 2.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't even need to go into like plots, but just like the way those robots are built, like they're like
Yeah.
3D printed humans.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You know, it's not like they're
I
like,
mean,
oh, the
that's kind
old
of how it
robots
seemed
have
like
computers.
these were,
Yeah,
presented a little bit.
exactly. Like yeah, they weren't like gears and like little like actuators and shit like that. Like these were, some sort of like synthetic humans grown, almost like Roy Batty,
Yeah.
the fucking Nexus 8 or whatever.
I want more life. Fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Well, he
those
is.
all those moments lost in the rain.
Yep. Like tears in the rain. Time to die. Speaking
Time
of dying,
to die.
die. Negative. I like this. He's holding his knife. He's dropped his knife. Yeah, and look at the two. Again, another 2-page spread.
Oh, now it's. Oh wait, no, yeah, it's Bam Bam Bam.
Yeah.
I was about to go. What happened to the Flam Flam Wham?
Yeah.
Flam Flam Bam. That was Blam Blam.
Well, he's using
Yeah,
regular guns this time, but he's got
that's
the
dope.
dude, this dead body in front of him, and he's using it as cover.
This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I love this panel right
I mean, when you're gonna assault a complex on the beach, it's best to do it in broad daylight and in knee deep water. Like
Oh yeah, totally.
when you're running at them, you want to be in at least knee deep water.
You definitely, and wearing a trench coat too.
Yeah, yeah.
Sploshing all the way up.
Gloves, leather gloves.
Oh
Probably
yeah.
fucking
So
water as well. Like
and you're gonna make such a stealthy entrance. It's amazing. Yeah. See, and then here we go. Here's the superhero bit.
Yeah,
Warblade doing the superhero bit.
I like, dude. That was dope. It was like fucking 2-page spread of like Solid Snake action, and now we're gonna get some fucking let's go.
Right, some superhero showdown
Yeah,
shit.
there's definitely showing down. We haven't seen too much. We've seen some growling down at the bottom. We see a
Yeah,
wham. We see a oomph, and then they get back up, and then they're ready to throw down, and then we see Void.
yep. And then he's like, "All right,
Amazing.
pull them all in." And so she fucking pulls. This is cool. So, dude, in this issue, there's a lot of just like big images.
Yeah,
For pages.
that's dope.
That is dope. See, and this kind of stuff works if the image is good enough, and this definitely works if you've got all of this text to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
nice
again,
background. What a fucking cool, weird, abstract background, dude.
yeah, but
Maybe
it
that's a
evokes
fucking
like
neon
being in a
sign.
city,
Maybe they're in a warehouse. Maybe that's a window. Who the fuck
right?
knows?
Maybe they're out on the street in an alley somewhere, and that's
Yep.
a sign coming through the haze of the city. I mean, who knows? The fucking smoke whirling around. Oh, Salvador La Roca. Early Salvador. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Super early. Bless your heart.
Majestic. Bank of La Jolla. That's where everybody was. La Jolla, California.
I mean, basically, DC owns this guy. They could bring him out, right?
Oh yeah, they tried. They tried bringing him, putting him in the same universe as Superman. Yeah, they even had Ed
Superman just
McGuinness draw
fucking
him.
stomp him.
I don't know. I don't really remember what happened. It's just the problem with the Wildstorm characters is that they are analogs of the characters in DC and Marvel. So they naturally don't really fit all that well in the same universe as
Yeah.
their, progenitors, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
It almost is like a Kingdom Come actualized.
Yeah, it's kind of redundant. I always thought the effect that they did for her,
Yeah,
like
ditto. The way
teleport,
they
was
made it
always
look
so
like
cool.
that was always cool.
Yeah.
I remember Barry Windsor Smith drawing her once, and it looked fucking really dope.
Yeah.
During the fucking Valiant Wildstorm crossover.
Right. The Deathmate.
Yep.
Yep. Some fucking cool stuff. Really great art being put out.
Bam.
So this is cool. So he's got his his alien gun here or whatever. You feeling left out? Here, have some too. Bam. And then she just shows up and teleports him away.
It's like, what the fuck is that the gun shooting? Is it?
It's got to be an energy bolt.
It's like the gun from the fucking David Lynch Dune movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Something
he's
like
saying "fam" and it's shooting out a fucking sonic wave. It'd be like, yeah, these are actually sonic guns that I'm shooting. Like, oh fuck.
Right. I mean, there's some kind of projectile.
We're about to fucking throw down, motherfucker. Let's do this. Oh.
Right.
Fucking talk about blue balls.
Next time.
He just pulls all fucking red hot in his hand and shit. He's like ready to go. And fucking.
Now he's just gonna have to go bury it in the snow.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool shot though. You know. And the graphical elements in the back, man. You know. And interesting. This is an interesting choice over here with, this intersection. It makes me wonder if he took like the page and he just kind of like laid out the squares and like fit like the figures and stuff within those squares, but did like a design with the squares first.
Yeah.
Because why would you have all this space down here? Why would you put this panel up in here and cut off this part of Spartan and then leave all of this over here? There's all kinds of shit that I question about this. Why is this all cramped up here? Why not move some over here? I don't know. Anyway, this page confuses me a little bit, I will admit. Okay, this is Skywatch.
This is the other team, right?
Yeah. Yep. And Void just shows up and nabs Maul. And
she's kind of like their Dr. Manhattan, right?
Basically, yeah. And see, look, little see Stormwatch 18 for the rest of this story. That's the way it's supposed to be done. It's not, not everybody shows up in everybody's story all the time, and they're not always going on jolly adventures together. They have their own individual adventures.
A toe tag on a fucking monster.
Right. Leading the eye.
Because it's like you have multiple monsters. You need to keep them separated.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you gotta keep them separated.
Oh my god. It's like fucking getting slime poured on you for fucking saying that. I don't know. Splash with water.
Right? And then is this
Awaken.
Hellspawn? Is that who that is? I don't think so. I don't think that's Hellspawn.
Spirits of evil.
So he brought this dude back to life.
The white marker.
Yeah.
The white blaze. Oh my god, dude, that's some Star Wars shit right there, dude.
Right.
And I'm not
right
even
here.
fucking upset about it, but it's like, oh my god, could you imagine if that was what fucking Rey looked like if she went evil in the Star Wars movie? She's like, I am Palpatine, and embraced it. And then Ben Kenobi had to redeem himself and become a good Jedi and fight Rey because she had become evil.
Already infinitely better than the bullshit that we got.
I'm just saying.
I know. Yeah.
Could have been there. Could have been cool. Could have had something like this right here.
Could have, but they had to fuck it up. So
yeah, it's all fan fiction at this point.
It really is. I love the way he denotes the form with that jagged line. Fucking great.
The back, yeah, dude. It's fucking. This is a dope cover, dude. I love that smoke, or like fumes, or whatever the fuck he's calling it.
Yeah, whatever it is.
I clearly have those, dude. Like if you look at some of the shit I'm doing with PTP right now, like I have some of those like fumes where it's just there's no like curl to them, you know. They're just like these like wispy shapes.
Yeah, like kind of almost like a more graphical representation of heat haze or something.
Yeah.
No, I dig
Look at
it,
that thing, dude. Just silhouetted. Some of it's silhouetted, some of it's not. You know, I mean, it's like what the fuck.
Well, and it adds to the layering, you know. It adds to the atmospheric perspective because this shot is up and above, right?
Yep.
So this is in shadow because it's up above and kind of dark, and as you get further down, it gets lighter and you see more detail, and until you finally get down to where they're at, and you see a lot of detail.
It's really cool. You can just tell he like got to have fun with it. Like, all right, once you figure out some of the perspective lines, you can just start fucking noodling and like
just lean into it.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I love it.
And Imp is looking amazing down in the fucking lower right, dude.
Right.
Like, damn, man. We went from like not quite doing those 3/4 angles faces to like 3/4 with an upward shot with fucking shadowing on the nose and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, damn. That's amazing.
That is a fucking great face right there.
Kind of looks like Kirby.
Right. Grifter. Grifter is always out shooting somebody.
Yeah. He's the fucking workhorse of the team. Everybody else is all moping around and doing dumb shit. He's out there fucking... He's the actual action part of the team.
Right. He's the one doing something.
I'm
going through a crimson period, guys, and you're my canvas. Prepare to be immortalized.
You'd be dope if the fam gun like just created like holes in people the same shape as the gun barrel. It's like
like that.
Like cucumbers, like people just getting like cucumbers divoted out of them, you know?
Right.
This cucumber gun. What the fuck is this? Is this just in the background?
Runkin' Rude Rabbits. I don't know. It's hard. It's like such a contrast in style.
Yeah.
I do like this though. It's very cool.
Put cyberpunk in there.
So much dialogue. Whoa.
Jesus, dude. Nobody was like, hey, is that a lightsaber or what the fuck?
Right?
I'm seeing tits. I'm seeing guns. I'm seeing... Are these alternate universes or something, or alternate?
Yeah. I think she's talking about it like a dream that she had.
That shit is dope, dude.
Yeah.
That cape, her cape is fucking amazing, dude.
So much motion, so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I, I love the way Sheree does hair. Just the movement, even on like this. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, she looks awesome.
And you know what? He's kind of leaning into the whole like using a whole page, especially when there's this much dialogue.
Yeah.
Or this much that needs to be told. Man, it's a lot of words to put on a comic page. There, now we're back to comic panels,
Bam, bam, bam.
right?
He hit that guy in the nuts with the fucking.
Foop.
Oh no, it didn't for a second. I'm like, did it go crunch his
Yeah,
nuts?
no,
Let me just drive by.
just broke his hip. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, that's a fucking dick move. Like, as I'm leaving, I'm just gonna smash your fucking hip with this pipe. I've got.
Yeah, you'll
I'm just
probably never
security
walk
here.
again. Have fun.
I'm just fucking security. I have a family. Fuck. I
I
can't
mean,
walk.
he's shooting. Look, bang, bang, bang.
Oh,
Yeah, so
well,
he's
shooting in
at
the
him.
air. He's like, dude, I was just shooting in the air. Did you see? I'm not even trying to fucking
Too bad.
shoot you.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
hell,
Fuck
that might
you.
be he might be the one getting the fam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Fuck you, fam, fam, fam.
He's just going on a fucking world tour
Yeah,
here.
dude, this guy's on a mission. This guy's making shit happen.
He's will not rest until he gets the answers he's looking for. Making them all talk.
Is he traveling around with a mask on, or does he like keep all that shit in a duffel bag, and then once he gets there, he like puts it on?
Yeah, that's usually what he does. Most of the time he'll roll it up like he's got a red bandana.
Yeah, I like it when he's done that. Like, it's kind of cool. I like the way Tris draws it.
Yeah,
This is dope.
this is cool. So much story being told so quickly. Look at this. This motherfucker means business.
Mm.
His face means business right here.
It's like when you look at his shit, you can tell he's like looked at history books or like like arms and armor of the fucking like that sword doesn't look like somebody just like made that up. It looks like he's like at least thought about it. You know what I mean? Like he has it in his like he's looked at books. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I mean, and
Like it looks like some kind of fucking Scottish claymore. There's also got like a fucking like a Conan kind of a blade to it too.
Yeah. And if you, man,
I love it. I'm not knocking
I love
it.
I love the way the handle and the perspective on the handle and that blade all together. Like, and
he's got like a pirate shirt on. It's got like a blousing like fucking arms. It's cool. I don't even know what the fuck is going on with this guy. It's some kind of like weird monster pirate ninja.
Good, just fucking great design work on the fly too. Because he didn't sit down and just design this dude. He drew this figure, and then he added all these different little details. Yep. And that's why this dude looks like a badass. That totally looks like a lightsaber right there.
Oh lordy day, yeah, dude.
Again, this is
wow. That almost
lot
looks
of fucking
cheap, dude. Is
words.
that Tris right there?
This is Press. Yeah. This is
okay.
Voodoo. It's again she's having her nightmare or whatever. Having an existential crisis.
Oh.
Talk about
I like that.
graphical elements.
That fucking cape is definitely letting you know she's turned around.
Yeah. I mean,
Zip
look at
zoom.
this so claustrophobic, right? All these past ones with like the solid borders like this, right?
Yeah.
The pages like this, and then she finally beats us, and then that's that side, and then it opens up over here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like with
do.
this
I
that
do.
arch is kind of
I will make my
release of that
space.
tension.
Yeah, I like that that gradient too.
Yeah.
That blue to sand.
Nice. Grift
Still
is
out here
still at
fucking
it.
murdering people.
See, there he is. He's got the
Yep.
mask rolled up, and he's using the computer. Holy shit! Look at the CRT.
Dude, I know. What is it? It's like fucking dial
Oh
tone.
wait.
He's dialing up. He's pulling out one of his AOL fucking free hours cards.
And see, it occurs to me the answer: how to find Hightower. No one knew enough to help, not outright, but they all heard where Hightower stayed recently, but in the past. He'd been traveling, preparing for something, but mobile all the while. Hotels, car rentals, plane flights, not to mention meals and purchasing a clean pair of jockeys. They all required one thing: a credit card. One Cabal knew Hightower's current alias. I needed that for sure. And then the only other thing is a computer console, a modem. Shit. Yep. Oh, look at this. The fucking dead bodies down here. And 5 minutes piece. Damn. Grifter's kind of cold hearted.
Yeah, dude.
Mm. Yeah, I think she was talking about that last page. Yeah, that last page, that is a fucking great page. Holy shit. We've been going for an hour and 42 minutes. Let's see. So, yeah, as you can tell, Charest kind of came in and added a lot of graphical elements to the book. You know, really kind of changed the storytelling from what it was before.
Yeah, dude.
And did a lot of different stuff. Oh look, it's it's Warblade with that is cowl on, whatever the hell it is,
What the fuck?
right? Yeah. So he found Hightower, and he's letting the team know that they need to saddle up and get their asses over there.
Woo!
Oh, this is a little backup story by Terry Dodson, written by James Robinson and art by Terry Dodson. Terry Dodson and his wife Rachel Dodson do some fantastic,
Yeah, they do.
Beautiful women. Nice.
Notice those breasts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, he's known for them.
Who the fuck is that down there? The Beatles?
Larry, Curly, Moe, and Shemp.
Mm. Oh, the Stooges. I think it's the
Yeah.
Stooges. I was thinking it was the Beatles.
I mean, they do have Beatles haircuts, that's for sure. Although this dude's kind of looking a little like Bruce Campbell right here.
But when you called out Mo, I was like, yeah, he does kind of look like Mo.
Yeah. Kind of like a Jungle Girl thing going on here. See, Terry Dodson likes to do this kind of thing, the circle with the inset. I love that stuff. It's kind of a throwback to, I don't know, especially like Rocketeer type stuff.
Yep.
That pulp era. That's the word I'm looking for. Grumbling on the wing. Okay, so this issue is the one that Bennett did, Joe Bennett. So I mean, it looks really cool. You know, it's a cool issue, and it's definitely a Wildstorm book, but it's not Charest. So anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll close it there, just because we've been going for a long while, and we could talk about, you know, Charest's work for long time. So we'll just let's see. We'll leave it on that. All right. So, Matt.
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts on all this? I don't know. Does it make you want to go back and read the story, or is it just pretty pictures?
It's pretty pictures. I'm kind of iffy about the story.
It's early image. After this, Alan Moore does take over the story, and it like Neff said, it gets interesting. So
it gets interesting after this. I think in the beginning it was all pretty paper thin stories.
Yeah,
like we were definitely getting it for the Flash, but I'm still into it for the Flash. So you know, I'll still pick it up and bump through it.
Yeah, the artwork is the storytelling. Storytelling in the artwork is great. It is Charest all the way. What's up, Woodrow? Thanks for coming to hang out, man. Jason says squid.
I mean, I would be dope to see like a fucking artist edition of this. You know what I mean? Just like black and white, with no art, like no words on it. Maybe, you know.
Oh, dude, that'd be amazing. Just to see like the artwork. Yeah. That would be amazing. But before we close out, we need to pick what we're going to read next week. So
we're not adding anything, right? We're just going to pick from the list.
We're just going to pick. Yeah, I haven't. Nobody's called out anything that they want to add. So, let's see. All right. So here, let me read this very long list. And we will, we'll figure out what we're gonna read next week.
Oh shit!
All right, there's all kinds of shit. So here, I'll read them off. Barbarian Lord by Matt Smith. Savage Sword of Conan. Those are the old school Marvel magazine style. Savage Wolverine. Richard Corbin, Heavy Metal magazine stuff. Let's see, Joseph Michael Linsner, Wolverine and Black Cat. Gen 13 original miniseries. Sylvester Wolverine, Stormwatch, Milk and Cheese, Crisis on Infinite Earths, Asgardian Wars, Executioner Song, Extinction Agenda, both X-Men books. The Crow, Poison Elves, second round. Or the second half of Poison Elves. Headlopper, Astonishing X-Men, Gifted, Walt Simonson, Thor, Batman vs. Predator, The Authority, the second run, Mark Millar and Frank Quitely, Flaming Carrot, The Boys, Punisher, Circle of Blood, The Max. What the hell does that say?
Let's pick out something you want to do. I'm cool with that. You're a big fan of Dark Elves, aren't you?
The Poison Elves, I love Poison Elves. There's Wildcats Volume 2. We still need to do that one. That's not Wildcats. Let's see. You know what, dude? Let's do Flex Mentallo.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I have never read Flex Mentallo,
what?
and yeah, no, I've never read it. My buddy Derek, has been telling me for a long time that I needed to read Flex Mentallo, and I've never read it, so I'm going to.
Yeah, dude, it's fun and interesting. It's like it's superheroes, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's got all kinds of
Yeah,
other shit going on. You know?
yeah, and dude, Flex Mentallo shows up in Doom Patrol, the TV series, in a couple of different episodes.
Are you
So,
fucking for real, dude?
oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna look. I gotta look up just to see who it is.
oh yeah, dude, he looks the part. He looks the part, man. But Mage the hero defined, says Jason. Matt Wagner. All right.
Holy
So
shit!
we did end up adding one. But that's okay.
It
Grendel.
totally looks like
Shit,
him,
Grendel's
dude.
not
I'm
on
looking
there.
at the picture. I'm totally looking at it. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking Flex.
Right?
Funny.
All right. So yeah. The first round of Travis Charest Wildcats, very pretty to look at. The story didn't get better until Volume 2. We will definitely be doing Volume 2 of Wildcats, and
Yeah.
I've added Grendel and Mage to the list, Jason. Maybe we'll have to get you to come in and talk about these with us at some point, man. Especially if Ink, if our boy Ink still has to keep working when we have to do these. But yeah, really like the art. Yes, Travis Charest is an inspiration to us all. I mean, we all love his stuff.
Oh,
It's just incredible to see, the storytelling, the storytelling mixed with the graphical elements is really what gets me about Charest. Like you pointed out, the shapes in the background, just to lead the eye, like even looking at the kind of cover that's behind you, you get the arch, and you get the kind of silhouetted portions of the monster back there.
yep.
And it's just those elements. It helps push the dimensionality of it, the layers. It helps push that
So good.
atmospheric perspective. And he was always doing that.
So good.
It's like if you took the best elements of Mignola and Jim Lee and mixed them together.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Shit.
Beautiful. It's just beautiful stuff, man.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
Jason said, it's been a long time since I read them, but I can talk about the pretty pictures. Yeah. Well, then we'll just have to get you on here to talk about the pretty
Yeah,
pictures.
buddy.
That's what we did this time. We just talked about the pretty pictures. The
I just went
story was unfortunately not super captivating for me, but
I couldn't move
Anyway.
around too much. I couldn't get too animated in the show, dude.
dude. It's all good. It's all good. I
wouldn't
had
be
a
verbal-
blast, man. This was fun.
Verbal
I can't believe we went for almost 2 hours. But yep. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out, Matt. Thanks for coming to hang out
buddy.
on the
Thanks for
show,
having me.
man. I appreciate everybody being here, and
Like and share. Like and share for rewatches.
We will, yeah, and we will see you guys next time.
Later.
Peace.